It is hard to fight an enemy who has outposts in your head. Today, class, I'm going to be giving you guys an impromptu speech about a quote that I saw a professor post as one of the options for Symposium 7. Normally, I kind of like to dive into my own thing, but I read this quote and it actually resonated with me. So here's three things that I'm going to be speaking to you guys about it. I'm going to be speaking to you guys about what type of enemy can have an outpost and how one can deal with it and why it's important to deal with it. So first off, an enemy can be an opponent, a thought, a temptation, or a pain. Opponent meaning something like a video game. It could be a sports game. It could be a board game. It could be someone politically. A thought could be something tearing you apart, whether it's depression, whether it's something leading you down a bad path that gives you, bad things in your heart. Temptation, whether it's booze or drugs or something in a relationship, and pain, whether that's mental or physical. So obviously having an opponent get in your head, you're not going to be able to focus on the objective. So let's say, you're baseball, you're standing there waiting for the pitch to come and the pitcher's in your head. You can't focus, you can't analyze which pitch you're about to see, you can't move with it. If you're going to shoot a basketball and some dude's making sounds in front of your face while you're about to shoot, well, you're not going to be able to shoot the basket and make it efficiently because he's in your head. Same thing with a video game as far as, sports goes. As far as thoughts go, a thought can lead to overthinking and depression. So if you have a thought and something takes over your mind and you get fully encompassed into this negativity in a cloud, it can ruin someone. It can tear you apart and lead you down a worse path that you're on. Temptation can run rampant if not stopped. So let's say someone is trying to quit drinking or quit taking drugs or, but everyone around them is still drinking and doing the same bad habits that they're trying to kick to the curb. These outposts that are still in their head are going to further make it more difficult for the person to have the temptation leave their body. And with pain, that's where I've experienced it, with mental pain, physical pain. I've had a lot of dental issues, again, that's why I don't have this tooth. I will be getting it back though, thank God. Through that pain that I have, if I let myself be weak and let the pain have an outpost in my head, it's going to be constantly bothering me 24/7. I'm not going to have hope. But if I get those outposts out of my head, I'm going to be able to focus up on what I need to do, live my life, and not let it take away too much. I believe it's important to take control of these outposts and clear them as much as possible, even though I do believe that some of them are vital for growth as a human and as a person. I really just believe that if we can get these out of our heads, it's easier to focus. And a lot of the times these mental outposts are easier than we think to ditch, to kick to the curb, and it can make us a better person if we do so. So yeah, overall, spoke about the quote, it is hard to find an enemy who has outposts in your head, because it can distract you. It can lead you to not be able to execute your plans properly in life, whether it be, an opponent, a thought that you're trying to remove from your head, temptation that you're trying to kick, or pain that's bothering you at the time. It's important to kick those to the curb, to live a better life and to grow as a human. Thank you guys.